When Kiaha Kurek went out on a blind date, she was expecting a nice night out. When her date asked to pick her up, she was hesitant but told herself she was only being paranoid and agreed. On the night of their date, they planned to have dinner and watch a movie, but it soon turned into the worst night of her life. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Untold Tales. Get ready as we uncover the suspenseful events that unfolded in the life of Kiaha Kurek, a woman who learned the hard way to trust her instincts. Blind dates, my friends, can be quite awkward. Imagine meeting a stranger for the first time, trying to learn everything about them in just one evening. If the chemistry isn't right, things can quickly go sour. For 35-year-old Kiaha Kurek, a resident of the tranquil city of Portland, a blind date spelled disaster. Story begins in 2012, when Kiaha met a seemingly sweet guy on a dating app called Plenty of Fish. They chatted for a while, and Kiaha felt a connection. Despite her reservations, she agreed to go out with him. He suggested dinner and a movie, a typical night out for two strangers trying to get to know each other. Kiaha was a bit hesitant when her date insisted on picking her up in his newly restored muscle car. She suggested meeting directly at the restaurant, but he persisted, wanting to show off his prized possession. Reluctantly, Kiaha caved in, thinking her worries were unfounded. The evening started out like any other, with pleasant conversation and a delightful meal. However, it soon took a horrifying turn, earning the title of the date from hell. As they headed towards the movie theatre, they stopped at an intersection with a blinking yellow arrow, ready to make a left turn. Little did Kiaha know that this innocent moment would forever change her life. In a panic, Kiaha's date abruptly accelerated their vehicle, stopping in the middle of the road. And there, my friends, in that terrifying moment, Kiaha saw a pair of headlights hurtling towards her. Metal clashed with metal, engulfing the world in chaos. Kiaha was thrown into darkness, only to awaken to the deafening sound of sirens and the sterile environment of a hospital room. Days turned into weeks as Kiaha endured immense pain and uncertainty. Her date, seemingly vanished into thin air, left her to face the consequences of that fateful night alone. It was a daunting task, my friends, for her broken bones demanded the skillful hands of doctors to mend her shattered body. With her fractured spirit and body, Kiaha found solace in the loving embrace of her family. They rallied around her, providing the support she needed to face the challenges ahead. Her father, filled with anger and sorrow, couldn't bear the thought of what had happened to his daughter. The hospital staff shared the shocking news that Kiaha would require multiple surgeries due to her extensive injuries. Unaware of the true extent of the damage, Kiaha yearned for a simple fix, a cast on her leg. However, the reality was much grimmer. The impact had shattered her femur, pelvis, and ribs, while also causing a lacerated liver. She had a long road to recovery ahead, far beyond the boundaries of a mere cast. As her parents reluctantly returned home, leaving her with her devoted brothers, a nurse entered the room. Gently, she transferred Kiaha to another bed, preparing her for the lengthy surgery that lay ahead. Initially fearful of being moved, Kiaha found solace in the calm reassurances of the medical staff. With her anxieties temporarily subdued, she braced herself for the 7-hour-long procedure. The surgery, my friends, was a grueling affair, leaving Kiaha in excruciating pain once it was over. To alleviate her suffering, the hospital staff administered an epidural, offering temporary relief. However, as fate would have it, more challenges awaited Kiaha. Her doctor delivered the grim news that she would spend the next year confined to a wheelchair, uncertain if she would ever walk again. The journey to recovery seemed daunting, and Kiaha had to relearn even the simplest tasks, unable to care for herself as before. Kiaha refused to let despair consume her. She moved back in with her parents, transforming their home into a sanctuary of hope. Through the assistance of physical therapy, she embarked on an arduous battle against pain, determined to regain her mobility and independence. As weeks turned into months, Kiaha received no word from her ill-fated date, leaving her wondering about his absence. When she finally learned the truth, it was a bitter pill to swallow. He had deceived her, hiding his true age and filling her life with lies. These scars ran deeper than those etched upon her fragile body. However, Kiaha refused to let her past define her. With a newfound determination, she embarked on a new path, leaving behind her career as a counsellor. Instead, she embraced the thrill of entrepreneurship, opening a food truck that would become her sanctuary. Within those four wheels, Kiaha forged a new life, proving that resilience and determination can overcome even the darkest of shadows. Kiaha found solace in the arms of her loving husband, Kiaha Kurek, who became her rock and pillar of support. Together, they built a life filled with love and happiness, banishing the shadows of that fateful night. Kiaha's journey from tragedy to triumph serves as a testament to the indomitable human spirit. Remember her story, dear friends, and always trust your instincts when venturing into the unpredictable realm of love. If you take a look at Kiaha's Instagram pictures, you'll see how happy she looks. Her recent photos show her radiating joy and happiness. The sparkle in her eyes and her genuine smiles captured in those pictures tell us a lot about how strong she is. They remind us that no matter how tough things have been in the past, learning from those experiences can make a big difference in our lives. It can help us transform and find happiness in remarkable ways. The rise of social dating apps has brought people closer than ever before, but it has also cast a dark shadow over the realm of romance. These platforms, while offering the promise of love and connection, have become breeding grounds for deceit and heartbreak. Take, for instance, the infamous case of the movie Tinder swindler, a cautionary tale that serves as a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk behind seemingly innocent profiles. With apps like Tinder and Bumble gaining immense popularity, it's crucial for viewers to exercise caution and be aware of the potential risks when venturing into the world of online dating. Trust your instincts, dear viewers, and remember that not all matches are made in digital heaven. What do you make of this cautionary tale and the impact of social dating apps on modern relationships? Have you had any peculiar experiences or encountered the dark side of online dating? Share your stories and insights in the comments below. Subscribe now and join our community.